Alright guys, so what we've got here for you is the 2017 Survivor Series potential teams and obviously slight early, super early in fact, predictions. My side obviously. I'm the other Dan from 123HitU Reviews. So here we go, let's crack straight in. On the right hand side, technically the left hand side of your screen is Raw, and on SmackDown we obviously have the blue brand. So we're going to move straight into the first match, which is obviously the main match. The rumour is there's a special guest referee and it looks to be John Cena. The rumour is also, spoiler alert if you don't want to know this, WrestleMania this following year, or the upcoming year, sorry, should I say, is Jinder Mahal versus John Cena for the title, where Jinder Mahal obviously loses. Cena breaks the record for WWE titles that Ric Flair owns. Prediction is something happens, Cena's involved, Jinder loses, carries the feud up until Mania. So we've got Brock going over there. Moving into match 2, we've got 2/3 of the Shield, Ambrose and Rollins, Raw Tag Champs versus the SmackDown Champs of the Usos, Jimmy and Jay. The only issue with this match is both teams are actually being brought up as bigged up, as if to say they're borderline unstoppable as a unit. Not entirely sure which way this match would go. I assume it's going to go in favour of Raw, unless obviously another team gets involved, maybe say Bludgeon Brothers or something like that. But I assume Ambrose and Rollins are going to walk away with the win here. I don't think either team are playing a heel right now, so a potential handshake at the end of the match is probably best fitting. Moving into match 3, you've got the Intercontinental Champion on Raw, The Miz, versus the United States Champion, Baron Corbin. I see Baron Corbin going away with the win here, so I see a win for Team Blue here. Moving into match 4, and we have the current Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss versus the SmackDown Women's Champion Natalya. Personally, I see Natalya going over here. I just do. I feel like that would be the right thing to do in terms of progression for both sets of storylines coming out of Survivor Series. So we've got back-to-back blue wins there. Now we'll get into the good stuff. We've got the women's 5-team elimination match. So on the left side of your screen, as you're looking at the monitor, you've got the SmackDown team of Captain Becky Lynch, Charlotte, Carmella, Tamina and Naomi. And then on the right hand side team, obviously you've got the only one that we know is the team captain, Alicia Fox. So now I'm going to predict who I think is going to be in the remainder of the Raw team. So first off we have Sasha Banks. I think it's pretty much a given that Sasha Banks is going to be in this match. So we're going with Sasha Banks there. Second person I think will obviously be Bayley. It makes logical sense for them. Even I just feel Bayley is a bit of a draw, so Bayley being in this could be decent for them. Then we're going to get a bit tricky. We're going with Emma because Nia Jax currently has an issue with WWE right now. We're not going to go into that because we don't want to stir the pot. But I've got Emma filling in the 4th spot. And then obviously finally, I think for the 5th spot, we have Asuka coming in. And I think the final 2 will be Asuka, Charlotte Flair, with Asuka coming out with the win, I think there. Finally, we have the match 6. We have Randy Orton, who is the only contestant so far named to be in the traditional 5-on-5 elimination Survivor Series style match. So we're going to go through the SmackDown team now. We've got 2 members of the New Day. I'm not too sure which 2, but I feel adding those to this pay-per-view would be nothing more than a requirement. So we're going to go with the New Day, in my opinion. And then obviously SmackDown need to win, or they need to at least, put some effort in there as if they look like they're going to win. So we've got Shinsuke Nakamura in there. So obviously this makes 4 members so far. And then obviously the last man to be going into this is none other than Kevin Owens. Obviously Sami Zayn is going to come out and help, causing Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens to get the win for SmackDown Team Blue. So now we're going to move over to the Raw side, and who do I think is going to be there? Well, it's obviously going to be The Bar. The Bar are going to be involved in this match because why the hell not? So The Bar, in my opinion, are going to be there. And now this is where it gets a bit tricky, because in terms of what I think storyline progression would be, the best thing to do, which is probably what they won't do. So my opinion is they'll probably bring Strowman back because Vince loves big sweaty men. However, I think in terms of storyline, you keep Strowman off TV You bring in Kane as the monster of the team, and then obviously during the match, Strowman comes out and fights Kane, obviously eliminating Kane from the match. So you've got Kane in the match, and then you have one returning man, Samoa Joe. It would make sense for Samoa Joe to come back as a surprise element. It can be 50-50, he doesn't have to come back as heel, he doesn't have to come back as a face. It can be generic and based on whatever the fans react at. Obviously, plus you've got Raw the next night, so maybe extend it to Raw, see what type of a reaction Joe gets in terms of the crowd, because Joe is cleared to wrestle pretty much, but they just haven't announced it. And then finally, it's obviously going to be this. The team captain for Raw is going to be Roman Reigns, because that's what it's going to be. I will be very shocked if it's not, but my prediction for this match, granted that it's early and it might change, is Team Blue coming away with the win, because like I said, you've got Strowman coming out to fight Kane, eliminating Kane or knocking Kane out, suffering a pinfall, and then obviously you've got Sami Zayn to come out to help his best buddy Kevin Owens. Thanks very much for watching. If you've got any other suggestions, any other wrestlers that you think are going to be in the team, pop it in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and all that good stuff, and we'll see you next time.